I've got the third thrust now that I don't need. Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
And Bragg.
Hello.
From Braggio, I guess.
Yes! He said it! Woo! Yeah, I should actually have content on that channel this week. Yeah, shocking. I know. Woohoo.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Bragg.
Pretty quiet week. I spent all week building pearlies. And it's done. So we'll see how they go on Tuesday. Otherwise, yeah,
Wait, you're coming in on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm on early shifts this week.
Oh my god.
So I can definitely make that work.
I apologize.
Yeah, it should be okay. Maybe the deck's it's not great. It's not shit.
So in terms of Wollongong, the Amazing Defender set lives and dies with the pair of you.
Yes. We are carrying that set.
I know what I must do.
And
Yes, it's up to us.
no Makunko. Yeah, I need the Ohimes. Like me and Paul spent like all week talking shit about Makunko again, and it's so good. It can put up some cool boards, but you need the Ohimes. And I'm just not in the place to keep spending $70 on Ohimes when I know it's just suboptimal.
Yeah, spending big money on fun decks never feels fun.
Yeah, like I best offered a guy on eBay 30 or 40, and like immediately fires back with 70. I'm like,
No.
I think his auction ended up going up to that close to that point. So the people are out there, but I'm not one of those people.
See, if it was a dude card, he wouldn't have a problem because it's a woman card.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's just this level 6 that summons itself.
Eh.
Like surely that's alright. They'll be alright eventually when they kill every other level 6 extender. We get to that point. When all the Bestials are gone, then maybe Ohime will have a time to shine. Until that day.
But Bestials are bad now. I
That's a good
listened to
point.
Jesse Cotton.
That's a good point.
Bestials are bad now.
He didn't say they were bad. He
I
said
didn't
they
watch
were
the video, I'm
very-
sorry.
Yeah, well, for anyone who did watch it like I did, maybe not at 5 o'clock in the morning like I did, he did an 8-minute video where the title was "Are Bestials Bad Now?" and spent 8 minutes explaining it depends. Like, it was basically, his thing was like, just wait and see what these next YCSs do, see what the deck breakdowns are. If tier's still good, they're great. If tier's not good, eh.
When we all know T's going to be good. Well, at Orange, I had cut him, which I haven't been on the pod since Orange. I went terribly, but thanks for everyone coming out.
696.
Yeah, that was hot. It was hot. I'm pretty sure you covered it.
Hot as balls.
Hot. But, what do you do? Crashed out. Yeah, but I didn't. I bought Bists in the side deck, and it actually kind of worked out because I didn't verse any tier matches, so... Because obviously I was on the lower tables. What do you do? Yeah, so I can see how there's not a place for him, but that was my week.
There's definitely positives and negatives, but I was hoping for a more definitive call from Jesse Cotton rather than just take a look,
Right.
see what you think.
Do you think you're going to see tier? Put them in. If you think you're not going to see them right away, put them in the side. They're just DD crows on meth. Nah, a bit stronger. Steroids.
Crack.
Well, I mean,
That's a different breed.
yeah,
It's a different breed.
yeah. Magnum parties.
Fights hard.
Hits the board, invites his friends.
Yeah. He's not about the crack. He's on the good shit. You just gonna leave me hanging there?
I wasn't. Look, I
Jake's not going to
I-
transition out of that.
look, yeah, well, I was trying to think if I decided to extend that joke and make more illicit drug references, but I decided
Instead,
against it.
You decided
Ben.
to just think. And then...
Yeah, we're gonna live in
He's
the moment for a
cooked.
second.
He's cooked.
Anyway, Ben, how was your week?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Cooked.
okay.
Cooked.
So, what? I played... I played Fireman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how my week went.
How did it go?
It went alright. Like, at no point did I feel like the deck was fucking terrible. Hard loses to Imperm. That's something to keep in mind. Like,
Who'da thunk it?
hard loses to Imperm. It's not horrendous. Like, the standard combo, you still at least have, like, a Nightmare Unicorn and whatever else was left in your hand. But, hey, who knows? It's, quite fun.
They're cheap, fun.
Yeah,
there. What do you
cheap.
do?
Yeah.
Is it cheap?
Yeah.
Very.
The hydrants are like $8 now.
Yeah. If you live in America, I very much suggest buying this deck because on TCG Player it's like $30. It's hilariously cheap. It's fun to play.
Yeah, leave it in binder. Something will happen eventually.
I need to get a Rukalis because you can make Rukalis in it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm playing Instant Fusion so that you can one card Rukalis.
I am. On that note, I'm.
Just play tier.
No. You're milling to then turn on your Turbulence if you just open the Turbulence.
Yeah, Shara's and Pearly as well.
I feel like you're just making it hard on yourself.
No.
You played tier, and now you're getting all these tier cards back so that you can play tier.
No, I'm playing Fireman.
Sharon best extender. I hope they don't hit
Sharon's
us,
such a good extender.
which we'll get to.
Yeah, we'll chat about that in a minute.
Sharon discarding and milling 3 just in random ass fucking rogue decks is actually so good.
It's also it's kind of crazy. Just when they do start limiting all those monsters, just those little packages of a Sharon Instant Fusion, a Triple P, like that can generate a lot of stuff for other decks in future. Like they're really good. Tier is so good.
Just the fact that you can just be like, oh, so Sharon discard mill 3. Yep, cool. Now I have a Dweller, and now I'm gonna do the rest of my combo.
Yeah,
it's so free. It's great. It's fantastic.
Anything else?
No, just my Fireman, it apparently just is a hard counter to Salamangreat. Because going second, you just keep going. Like, you get stopped, you go, I made a heater, I'm gonna bring back your card now. Now here's my access code. My access code's gonna pop the rest of your shit. I still have more cards to go here. Let's go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a stream match too, so we'll be able to see that.
No, that was against Kurt playing Blackwings.
Oh,
he went full combo in game 1. I went full combo game 2. He went full combo game 3. Done.
Yeah, I think it was more the Bernie synchro that gave you problems in that particular matchup, from what I can recall.
No, there was one that just randomly popped 2 on summon, and that was the exact moment where I was like, oh, I'm out of resources. I'm good.
I'm out of resources.
So I needed those 2 monsters to go into a Link 2 to out the Appaloosa, so that I could finish my combo with a set 4 and pass, and then he popped 2 and I was like, oh, that's a problem.
That is not ideal.
No. But yeah, that was my week.
So, my week.
We also had pre-release today.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, I guess, at the end of my week. So, my Tuesday, I don't think I got to play Monday. No one went in on Monday. We were ready. The people that said they were coming didn't come, so it didn't happen. Tuesday, again, playing Shizu tier. Ended up winning, again, because there's no OTS. Apparently I can only win when there's no value in the prize at the end. But I finally got to beat Flunder in the final match. Because
You disappoint me, Jake.
Why?
Flunder.
Because you've been playing Through Element for the past...
I enjoy the deck. Just because
No. You played Through Element for all this time, and here 4 months later, you're sitting here like, I finally got to beat Flunderies this week.
Yeah, because every other week I get fucking demolished if I verse Flunder. Every other week. I like beating decks that I struggle to beat.
Did it come down to draws? So did it come down to luck, or do you think you're playing it better?
Oh, there's definitely interactions that I was better with this time round. And yeah, just being able to see certain cards that I've sided in.
Yeah.
But I'm not siding as heavily for Flunder as what other tier players are. Like, I've not got Zombie World and stuff in the side, so I probably could make that matchup much easier for myself if I just had more counters in there. But I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, but yeah, one on Tuesday, and then as Ben said, we had pre-release today. So I went in knowing that I was going to buy at least 2 boxes. I just knew that because I felt the need to crack some packs. Out of my first 2 boxes, I pulled very well. Pulled the Kashtira XZ, the Kashtira Ultra, the Thrust. And some other stuff, and then sold the 2 Kashtira cards to then buy another box.
Yeah.
Pulled another Thrust, and some other stuff. Then sold the 2 Thrust because I've got a playset on the way.
Yeah.
To get another box. Pulled a 3rd Thrust.
My God.
In Kurt's entire case, he only got 4. and in 4 boxes I got 3.
Thrust.
How many
2.4.
Kashtira elements getting around?
Not that many. In my 4 boxes, I only got 1. 1? Yeah, 1.
That's tough. That's tough.
But in saying that, Kurt pulled 1 in his pre-release packs. Oh, my pre-release packs were garbage. Yeah, he pulled 1 in his, I pulled 1 in mine, and then I've bought 1 already. So I've got my playset sorted.
So the store got a good allotment this time around.
I don't know how much is
I'm
left.
going to say probably 4 cases. I don't know how much
Yeah,
is left.
that's all right. For
So
pre-order,
2 cases have gone out for pre-orders.
Yeah.
Quite a bit was bought, maybe 6 or so. Probably
Well,
closer
that-
to 8 or 9 boxes were bought today, so there's maybe a case and a bit left.
Nice.
Plus, they would be out of product if there was only 3 cases.
Yeah.
So, hopefully there's another case.
Hmm.
Hopefully there's another case.
Oh, just order more. Make
But in
more.
saying that, they also got Darkwing Blast in, so like there is some decent stuff to get if for whatever reason they happen to run
I
out.
just keep pulling Magnum I need to sell the Magnum I've got before
Yeah,
I open
you
any
do.
more. They just keep turning up.
Such a problem, Bragg.
Yeah.
So yeah, the boxes that I bought today were very good. Still some money to make on those because a lot of the cards that I have in like the higher rarities, like I've got another Kashtira XZ. I've got the 3rd Thrust now that I don't need. There's a heap of stuff that I can
The
just
gold
get
aces.
rid of. Yeah, I pulled 1 of those and the Ultra as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're wrong.
Jake tried to sell them to me and I said, ha! I'll see you in 3 weeks when I'll pay you $2.
Yeah, and then it feels kind of bad because like I had the ability to buy a 5th box, but I was like, well, look at this point, I've pulled really well. I don't think the 5th box would be that big a benefit.
There was a 50-50 chance that there was a Starlight in that box.
So yeah, it gets to distribution of our pre-release packs, and Kara starts opening her packs, and lo and behold, the pack queen opens the Starlight Mirror Jade.
Yes.
Could be mine, in theory.
Could have been yours instead.
But it's okay. Look,
this is
for,
not how-
for those kind of things, like considering how well I pulled, I just didn't see myself getting the Starlight in the next box.
It's just not how the world works. The world that you do pick that up, no, Kyra still gets it in the next box after, in the next case.
I was worried when she bought her box before the packs were distributed that it was going to be in that box, and then she pulled garbage in that box. I was like, oh, there's still a chance.
There's, what do you
How was
call
your pre-release, Ben?
I got the Cashier Field spell from my packs for sealed.
You
Oh,
did.
nice.
You did.
I sold to the store. And then from my prize packs, I got a lot of prize packs and got a lot of garbage.
Yeah. So
I believe the most valuable card that I pulled was the common Bestial card.
Boldrake.
Yeah. That was the most valuable
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Yep. Cheers.
yeah, in my first box, I got a playset of Boldrake, so I'm very happy.
Oh, yeah, I should start picking those up. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Before-
fairly sure.
I don't think you'll struggle to find them. They seem like
sweet.
I opened 20 packs and got one.
Now,
I feel like in my
is
four
the
boxes, I'll
short
probably-
print common back? That's the question.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, I got 3 in a box, and I haven't checked the rest of them. So there's potential that I'm swimming
no
in
short print's
playsets.
ever been 3 in a box.
Card I learned exists today. A level 2 that specs itself to the board on a coin toss.
Oh
It's
yeah,
Cup of Ace, but it's a monster. So it specs itself to either plays field and draws 2 cards.
yeah.
For that.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a-
yeah.
It's called Couple of Aces.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty funny. I had to
There's always
reread
one
the
of those
text so that if this card is special summoned, draw 2 cards. But no, if it's special summoned by its effect, draw 2 cards. So it summons the opponent's board, they draw 2. Imagine if you could summon off Gigantic Sprite and draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Like, why would you summon the Hyperia when you need to summon this?
Elf off turn. Bring it back.
Yep.
My
Draw
God.
2 cards.
The dream.
Yeah, I
the
can see
dream.
why it doesn't say what
It'd
it
be
says.
funny.
Yeah.
Is there anything
So
else cool from the set that I'm gonna want?
Do you run that card in Sprite as a 50-50 combo starter?
as an extender, I feel like there's better choice of extenders. Surely.
Was a 50-50 chance that it starts your entire combo and you draw 2 cards. Gentleman's agreement always lands on heads.
Oh, you side it in Kashtira. I mean, like when you're versing Kashtira, and you hope that they get it.
That's actually not a bad shout. That's not terrible.
And then you summon Ibli as well, like just further lock them.
Clear your board.
This is not a bad shout, Jake. Genuinely,
I am the large brain.
it's not a bad shout.
Watch,
I might
watch that card
legitimately-
never see play.
I might legitimately side this card for going first.
Especially
against
locals.
Kashira.
It's better than that. It turns on thrusting.
And it turns on thrusting because it summons to their board and draws 2 cards.
Oh.
Couple of aces is busted.
In Sprite.
Couple of aces is busted in Sprite. Learn, it could be good in any deck.
It could be, but
Could
it's
be good
not.
in any deck. Any deck.
Any inscriptions around? Great Keeper's inscription.
Oh, I pulled one of those.
It's pretty good, but I'm not
It's
sure how
very
good.
selective. It's, the timing of it's awkward. If you could just search it off thrusting and then use it, it'd be great, but you cannot.
Kaku's better.
Uh,
that's what the Chaos shit was in this too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't understand the Chaos
Yeah,
cards.
They're confusing. They're
Yeah.
too restrictive. We've had too many good Chaos cards. These cards are too restrictive.
I opened that Chaos Sphere so many times and I'm like, I don't have anything to do with this.
I opened all of my Kashtira spells and traps that I put in simply because I had 1 copy of Kashtira.
I did see
the other
that.
guy.
I did see that. That was nice. So that was pre-release. So the ratios of most things don't look too bad.
Yeah, well, because it's a set, Jake. Technically, there are no short prints. Clumping is the only issue.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It didn't seem all that clumped either.
No, it seemed clumped. Clumped towards us getting thrustings. Yeah. Because there was... what, we saw 7 thrustings today?
Yes.
Maybe 8? I wasn't quite paying attention.
No, 7, because Kurt got 4 in his case, and I got 3 in my boxes.
4 in a case means it's clumped, because it's meant to be 2.4. So... yeah. They also got, like, no Gravekeeper.
Oh yeah.
Aye, true, they didn't get any of
So
that.
someone out
But
there's
also,
getting-
like, of the 2, you'd prefer to see thrusting.
Yeah,
over.
I'd much rather see 4
Because
thrusting
you can,
than...
because you
even
can sell
2-2.
this, because you can sell
Yeah.
the spare thrusting and get the playset
Yeah.
of the garbage cut.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got all my Dogmatica stuff too, which I'm
Garbage.
pretty hyped to play at some point. That'll be my fun deck.
Garbage.
Blue cards.
My fun deck's going to be couple of aces turbo.
Are you
Is
going to
there-
play Cup of Aces so you can draw it?
So.
Oh,
So,
Ben's brain is firing.
you know how originally you can search Maxi in Sprite,
Yeah.
but you special you bounce it with Swap Frog?
Yeah.
You special
Oh,
couple
you-
of aces, you bounce it with Swap Frog. Then you couple of aces. You either draw 2, or you turn off your opponent's Kashtira plays. They get to draw 2. and
Yeah,
then
I'm
you-
more
you
about the draw
challenge
too.
them.
Oh my god.
You challenge them into card destruction. I don't know, something. Make shit up. Is there a spell card in the game that rips cards from hand that isn't on the ban list? No.
No.
Tactics.
Yes, you could thrusting into tactics, look at their hand, sniper card.
It's so weird. Anyway, but that's a fun thing that we could do later. In terms of news, there's not a lot, but there is,
There's plenty of news, Jake.
such as...
Start the news. What's the first point of news you have?
It was the 25th.
The first point
anniversary
in...
thing.
What?
The video.
Oh yeah, that video was weird. It's like they look... So yeah, I watched this video. It goes for like maybe a minute. It just looked like they copied the Marvel intro.
Oh, cool. I didn't click that video, and I was like, hopefully someone tells me what this video was, because I'm not going looking for it again.
It's literally just snippets of what they've done over the last 25 years. So it had bits of the animes in it. It had like a brief flash of the start of Master Duel where it just flashes up Duel.
Yeah.
And I think like a couple
Duel.
other snippets of games that almost have nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it was kind of odd. I thought there might be something at the end of it, but there
Nah.
wasn't.
Okay.
It was just a fun
the
little
minute and a half
video.
of my life that I did save.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you've spent another minute and a half talking about it, so really you've saved no time at all.
No, this was more entertaining, wasn't it?
Other than that, though, more importantly announced from Konami was the 2023 World Championship.
Oh yeah.
Proclamation, I'm going to Worlds.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go.
I'm qualifying this year, Jake. I'm going to Worlds.
Oh wow, he's doing it.
Even if I don't qualify, I'm going to Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit in that crowd and I'm going to clap.
Yeah.
Have they said...
When an
did,
OCG player
did they
dominates someone from the TCG, I'm going to
did
be
they
like,
usually let in spectators?
yes?
Yeah. Hopefully they do.
Come with me, Jake. Come with me.
Because
Perhaps.
you can combine it with the Pokemon too.
I
Get some Pokemon
really...
loot.
If they're weekend after each other,
Yeah.
incredible.
I
I don't think they will be. I think they'll be, like, first and last.
yeah.
But if they're back-to-back...
Because Yu-Gi-Oh's Worlds is usually first or second, right? It's usually second,
Usually second.
but it had been the first every
Yeah.
now and then.
And Pokemon's normally last, isn't it?
It's sometimes second or third, and sometimes last.
Imagine if they're in the same weekend
If they're
in
the s-
Tokyo.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'd be cheaper.
Yeah, that'd
Where
be
you
great.
just swing by.
That should be a
and do
mad
both.
weekend too, because all the Pokemon people would be there. Like Blake and Lewis would be going.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
originally I was just going to go for Pokemon Worlds.
Yeah,
And now this is on. I'm like, I'd rather go to this.
I'll just do both.
Que las dos. So they will be doing World Championship for the TCG, Duel Links, and Master Duel. There was a thing that flashed up on Master Duel when I logged in last night that they will be hosting events in order to qualify within Master Duel
Can I
over
qualify
the next coming
my
months.
FTK? No. They've hit too many cards in that ban list indirectly. Every ban list, they just sneak a card in that's like, here's a little bit off FTK. Oh, here's another.
Did we talk about the ban list, the Master Duel one last week?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, of course. I'll put
So
it.
it's coming into effect tomorrow? What date is it today?
Just
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
did they see Branded falling out of favor? Sorry to just pivot there. We can get back to Master Duel in a second, I guess.
Judging off of like recent sort of tier things in Master Duel, Branded has sort of fallen off.
Yeah, did they just see Branded falling off coming, so they just didn't hit it? So it's the exact same with what happened to us in TCG, where it's like, oh, we'll leave
happened
Branded
a
alone.
lot.
It'll start sucking eventually.
It happened a lot faster in the
fuck yeah.
TCG.
Yeah.
That deck was relevant for a
TCG,
very small amount
you
of time.
also have this thing called a sideboard,
Yeah, there is that too.
which very, very easily was used to stop Brandon.
And the other thing is too, in Master Duel, there's just so many different variants of decks you could possibly face. Like, you may have 2 or 3 matches in a row where you're just versing Branded, and then all of a sudden a DDD player crops up, or like some random Tri-Brigade Melfi deck, and you're just like, what the fuck is this doing?
I lose to this.
So we'll just in Tokyo?
Yes, in Tokyo in August. They haven't announced a date.
Yeah.
It does also have a caveat on it, basically, that they can cancel the event or change the date at any time with no notice. So just keep that in mind. If you are keen to go, if there is issues, it may change.
Do I book my flights last second?
Maybe.
Well, that's what I had to do for Pokemon, because they leave it till June. Like, yeah, so 2 months out, like locking in. I think I'm just going to take the punt, and I might even. I was talking to Tom last night of booking 2 sets with cancellations, and just go, oh, if these are the 2 weekends,
Yeah.
I'll keep these. Oh, if it's these 2, I'll keep these.
Okay.
But then you got to pay insurance for the flights, so it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
I've got a mate there, so I'm going to be okay, but he's going to be out in the country, so like it's going to be a little bit of a trek back in. So I'm going to have to get a hotel for the actual tournaments.
Yep.
But so I'll be alright to fly in and just hang out. But yeah,
Capsule Hotel. Capsule Hotel. Capsule Hotel.
tempted. Oh, I'm even like just getting night buses and going, because I'm going to go all the way down again. Go down to Hiroshima. I haven't gone north. Should go north.
It gets cold if you go north. Although it will be the middle of fucking summer.
Yeah, my mate's over. Another mate of mine's over there at the moment is posting stuff from the slopes. I'm like, sure. Bring me back some loot from the Pokemon Center. He won't.
So yeah, just briefly again back to Master Duel. So the new ban list comes into effect tomorrow. They have also got an update as tomorrow. Possibly, not 100% sure, but possibly that's when this new set comes in. I haven't been able to find any information as
9
to what's
days
gonna...
away.
Anyway, it may, or they may just have the
What's the
announcement
9
of what.
days
What?
That's when one of the packs expires, but there's a pack that expires sooner than that.
Labyrinth expires in 9 days.
Yeah, but they do packs overlapping all the time.
There's currently 2 that are out though. No, the other ones.
No, they've had.
Oh, it's gone
Yeah.
already?
So I mean, they can bring a third to overlap
But
again.
the third was like that random side reprint set though.
It had like 2 new branded cards in it, and then the rest were reprints effectively.
Yeah.
It depends on what they
It's like a rarity increase set or something.
just give us. Sprite. I want to play Sprite.
We're getting Sprite.
Yeah.
Because Totally Awesome's banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no other reason
But
to get
when
that card.
now, give it now.
We will get it now. And then
Very
from
soon, at the
very
very
start,
least.
we'll have to play fucking all those random ass versions we've concocted.
Starfrost is in
Yeah.
there, right?
I pulled my Nimble Sunfishes today.
Thesis. Yeah, because Scareclaw's out.
Of course it is.
Scareclaw's actually really good in there because you
No,
can
it's
mix
not.
it. It is.
No, it's not.
I thought that.
Fucking is, Ben.
I thought that.
I've
would-
never lost to it.
How many times you versed it?
Actually, surprisingly often. Every time I'm like, oh no. Anyway.
He hates Scareclaws. Damn.
Yeah.
This is so
It's
sad.
bad.
It's not bad.
It's fine.
It's bad.
If you build it properly, it's more than fine.
I'm not sure about more than fine. I think fine.
I don't know. I would say it's more than fine. Like, you can mix it really well with Tri-Brigade, and then it's got a lot more interaction. And, like, the semi-floodgate thing of, like, anything that's in defense can't do anything. So, like, you just can't get at the Link monster.
What if you just don't worry about it?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you literally just don't
So,
care.
again, this falls down to the fact that you're playing a cancer strategy, and you're like, oh, well, I don't care if my shit's in defense mode, I'm still burning you.
Yes.
Shut up. Anyway.
Oh, that's why he doesn't like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's various reasons. Also, you can just deck them out.
Anyway, no one cares.
Give us Sprite, give us Sprite.
Yeah, so soon enough we'll know exactly why Toad got banned. More than likely Sprite. If it's not, question why. Anyway, actually, the bigger question in that is if they do decide to release Tier Element
At the
with
same
Sprite.
time, that'll be... They will, and it's going to be dumb as fuck.
Oh, I just want Sprite first. And that's the thing. So we've been in the branded stuff where, like, let us continue branded, then Bitter Spriggans, whatever, and then come back to tier.
Is Spriggan's pedo out of jail yet?
I'm not going to dignify that. Moving on. So, last week, when we were talking about Photon Hypernova, we only knew about 4 of the 5 Starlights. The 5th was revealed, and the 5th is shit. It's so bad. It is... I don't even know what her name is. Oh, wait, no, I have it here.
Oh, isn't the Gold Ace?
Gold Pride,
Yeah.
Captain Carey.
Yeah, so, I find it funny. There was... One place was doing pre-releases on the Starlights. They were doing, like, pre-order pricing. And they intentionally priced one of them low, factoring in that if the other one was good, it had to slot into, like, one of the middle price brackets. But no, it's the low price one.
So shit.
Yeah.
They really should stop
Yeah.
doing TCG exclusive archetypes that aren't good in a Starlight.
I can forgive the Pendulum Fusion thing.
I cannot. I refuse to
can
forgive it.
that one. But again, it's a woman, Jake. It confirms again that Mira Jade is a woman.
But then you've got Grand Guignol, which has a woman in it, to be fair.
Yep.
A Rise Heart, which is absolutely a dude.
No, it's not.
It is. It's Visas. It's Visas' alter ego.
No.
Yes.
No? Yes.
Is Visas a dude?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you tell?
Oh, I don't want to do this.
No, I'm not getting into that conversation. Blacephalos the third, or second, I should say.
Also a dude.
Exactly, dude.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
confirmed.
Also-
He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it.
It's
Got it.
Shurig's wife.
Shut up. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've clearly just put this in because it's a woman and they hadn't done one properly in that whole set, so they're
All
just like,
Starlights are woman cards. All of them. Even the trap cards. And the spells. Triple Tactics talent. Woman card.
Captain Carey is a level 3 fiend. Does that ever come up?
no.
Normal summon tool
You
guide.
don't think in 10 years?
Oh, maybe in 10 years, but fucking in
What,
10
is it a
years.
tuner?
No.
Well, so that's fine.
You can use it to make Dante.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
Best.
there was a shortage of level 3s that you could use to make Dante.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't.
What if they ban them all, Jake? We need to have more.
Oh, yeah, because they've got BA on their thing.
It's
You're
floating
clearly,
effect absolutely sucks though. God,
you're
why-
clearly off the rails. You need to calm down.
No, I'm not.
Talking about bans that are likely to happen, we do have an impending ban list. Whether it's when I think, whether it's when Ben thinks, whether it's neither of
It's
those,
the 1st of
it
March.
does not matter. So,
Effective date.
what
1st of
do
March.
we feel is going to happen on this ban
You reckon
list?
March
What
the
are our
1st is the
thoughts?
effective day?
Yes.
No way.
Why wouldn't it be?
They always they just fucking throw shit at the wall. They can't time it to be first of
1st of May. March. May. You know what?
because they did first of January.
You
once.
pushed it back!
Yep.
Do you really think they're going to go
I
through
am
the
the
rest of this
descendant-
month and another 2?
I am
Of
the
this.
descendant of Archibald H. Konami. I have control over this, Jake.
You don't have control of shit.
I am going to say the Konami people were called Archibald.
Yes.
I don't think that was a family name getting around.
No.
Just putting it out there. I think he's lying.
You know, I've thought that for some time.
I feel attacked. Me
Good.
and my...
Good, it's the first time
Great,
that
great,
I've actually
great,
had
great.
someone on my side to attack you.
I'm
Usually
going-
Blake's on the other
Archibald?
side doing his fucking bird calls.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's not hard. So, what are we feeling for this ban list? What? Well, let's talk about what's in at the moment.
So he's predicting
of
March
what's gonna
1st. That's
go
a
out.
prediction.
Yes. March 1st.
No, he changed it to May.
True.
Either or. If it's not one, it's the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not another 2
Yeah,
months in
no-
between that.
No,
don't
if
possibly
we don't
be
get a
in
ban
April.
list now, it will be in 6 months.
Legitimately don't think Konami gives a fuck at this point. So yeah, very civil and forthright discussion. Tell us yours, Jake. Actually, no, I'll go first. Since you guys
I asked you
researched,
first.
yeah, but you guys researched this, and I'm doing this off the fly. I do not think they will ban Tour Element's Kaleido Heart. Not Kaleido Heart, Kikalis, that one. They will not ban it. Instead, I see them putting Sheeran to 1, Triple P to 1,
Ooh.
and Havanus to 1.
You see him doing Triple P before reprints?
Yes. I think we're too far out for them to worry about reprints.
That's fair.
The deck is too good, and if they worry about reprints, it will kill the game. To be fair,
Yeah, if they want a second runner trying to make money on tier element, then
It
the
will kill the
TCG is
game.
just going to fall apart.
yes. If they intentionally hold off on banning this stuff or limiting this stuff, I think that's the reason why they don't ban Kikalis. I think they try and stretch it a little bit more. They try and get 3 more months out of it. But yeah. So those 3 limited. Also probably, given that they're not going to reprint the Ishizu cards, probably the Ishizu cards each going to 1 as well. Or at the very least, the good ones. So you might see Kelbeck,
But do you think they take a TCG look at the good ones or an OCG look at the good ones?
a TCG look at the good ones. The ones they limited in the OCG were the shit ones. So probably Kelbeck and the woman one.
Kelbeck and Keldo?
Do you reckon they put the other
yeah.
2 to 2 or
Sure.
anything else?
Nah, the other 2 can stay at 3, they suck. Look, if my
Yes,
opponent hits
they
me
do
with an
suck,
Agito,
Konami.
I'm like, cool, don't worry. So I've got those guys going to 1. On the bans, Wind Barrier statue. Probably needs to be hit.
He's attacking the birds.
Yeah, Wind Barrier statue going to be banned. Next off, Sprite Elf to 1. Sprite Elf. This is simple.
1?
Yeah, but this is a hit to Sprite, not to
This is,
anything else.
and this is a prediction, not a what you think should happen,
Yes.
right?
Yes, Sprite Elf to 1 simply as a Sprite hit. So Sprite's the 3rd deck in the format. It needs a check. I believe that's the check, so that they can't just freely get another Sprite Elf on the follow-up.
And Elf's still there for everyone else.
Elf is still there. It can splash around and everything else. The card probably needs to be banned. However, it's fine. You put it to 1. Sprite still has it. Everything else still has it. It's just a slight check to that deck. You've got the Wind Barrier statue check for Flunderies. You've got to hit the 3rd deck in the format, which is Sprite. And that's your hit to that. There is a chance we see Instant Fusion get banned.
Yeah, I have that.
Instant Fusion getting banned is definitely something we can probably see happen. And then for my cards coming back, I don't know. I don't know what's on the ban list. What's semi-limited? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's when they
This is why we invited you to take a look.
they
before
thinned out the
we started.
semi-limits.
You see,
At the moment, it's malicious,
I don't have any equipment.
Starling, and Desires.
Restarter Starling can be at 3, and Desires can go to 3. Both of them to 3. Clean up the semi-limit list. Clean it up. I tell you, they can both go to 3. And then, you know what? That's it. Nothing crazy's coming off the ban list. Maybe Snatch Steal. Like, Change of Hearts at 1. And no one's realistically using it.
Yeah,
it's a solid side deck card. Snatch Steal's the same thing. Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, and fucking Mick just can do it anyway.
Yes. They have their own Snatch Steal. Archetypal Snatch Steal.
Yeah, or even archetypal, like you can just put it into. If you wanted to play Snatch Steal, you could just do it now.
Yes. And that's my ban list prediction.
That's actually a pretty good call.
Very much well thought out.
Pretty mad that I didn't think
Well
of that.
established.
Brag.
Merlin to 1.
Merly to
Merly.
1.
Yeah.
The bad one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's bad.
So I have Instant Fusion 0. Merlin to 1. Oh, Havness to 1. I reckon they do both Shufflers to 1. Kelbeck to 2.
Interesting.
Desires to 3. Is there any like what's the thing I've been harping on about wanting for ages? Oh
Harp.
yeah. I could do Harp to 1. There's been a little bit of hype from with like if they wanted to capitalize on the people that have just been playing Master Duel themes all like the last 2 weeks, you could bring back Harp to try and go, oh, Orcust, it's back. Come and try it before you and then get your shit kicked in.
Like, it doesn't need to be on there anymore. Any threat that it had has now dissipated. Like, the power creep of recent sets has just meant that that deck is severely underpowered to what else is available.
Yes. However, does it lock you to Dark Soul machines?
Darks.
That's dangerous. You already have a mill deck in the format. I guess if you just
If
put
you're
it in-
doing all of these, you're going to not have as much utility for that.
No, but if you put it into Element, you just do it after.
Yeah, it's the same with any deck.
You do your Element combo, and at the end you go, whoop, and instead of... So yeah, you summon the Sprite Elf, you summon back your Merly, you then just banish your Orcust and do that combo.
Do we have Ancient Fairy Dragon Errata yet?
Yes. Technically, yes. I think it's in the database.
So Ancient Fairy Dragon on 1.
Yes. Good point, Jabba. Good point. Good point.
Other than that, like, I want Metamorphosis as always. Not gonna happen.
Just never.
Well, we can.
I don't see the problem with it.
Yeah, there's literally no problem.
You don't see the problem with it.
No.
We have Cyberstein in the format,
Yeah, which costs you life points.
and Metamorphosis costs you a monster.
Oh no, a monster.
Doesn't infusion summon. I can't even bring it back.
Yeah. It's not that good a card.
It's just not good.
And it's not even good if you can then search Metamorphosis with thrusting.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's
You
good.
people are out of your fucking mind.
What do you mean?
Good.
Tiers. If Metamorphosis is at 0, all the tier cards do basically the same thing. They just summon a good fusion monster for free.
That's
Yes.
not for free.
It's for free. It's for free.
It just
Nah,
stops them-
Metamorphosis still won. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wrong.
It's,
I'm going with my
Of
heart.
course, it's going to be wrong.
It should be a 3.
Should be a 3. Oh,
You people are on fucking crack.
yeah.
It's one of those cards that just doesn't need to be on the ban list anymore.
doesn't.
I feel like you're doing this just to bait me. Like,
No.
It doesn't!
You cannot have this opinion.
There are so many other broken cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That just end up doing something better. Like, what's the worst thing you can do with Metamorphosis at 3? Make Last Warrior...
I have to go now. My planet needs me.